Welcome back to the second Minecraft video on this channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make honestly the best bamboo form that I have seen. It's going to be exactly like shown here. The showcase, it is completely automatic. All flip of the switch collects everything, turns it into bamboo blocks, and sorts it right into my chest down here. So to demonstrate, I'm just going to flip that lever, fly up here so you can see all the minecarts are going to be released, and then any second now, well, because this is overgrown, I'm just going to have to activate this with myself real quick. Just press this. You wouldn't actually have to press this button if it was not already fully grown, and then all the bamboo just starts disappearing, and it gets picked up by the minecarts, which then auto crafters go into blocks. And yeah, so on the way back it'll grab the last row, all completely automatic, and you don't even have to move. And yeah, so to start you're gonna need a 12 by 48 long platform for first the base. It can be normal ground, it can be anything you want, but you just need a 12 by 48 platform, and then directly above that you want a 12 by 47 platform of just straight grass. And yeah, so that's going to be your first starting thing. So step 1, 12 by 48 platform for the bottom. Step 2, 12 by 47. So just basically replace this one with this little shape right here. Let's get right into it. So now you want to place all your bamboo and let everything just grow, and probably need to place this as you kind of finish the outline here, so you'll have enough bamboo to grow it across everything. So now we're going to start on the main flying machine to actually clear out the bamboo. So we're going to start on this side, and you're going to place a glass pane, 6 slime, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Then you're going to want to go ahead and grab your temporary blocks. You're going to walk yourself out this way. Observer facing, the face being facing out towards bamboo. Sticky piston, and then you're going to want a slime block here. Terracotta, skip a block, terracotta again. Normal piston facing this way, going into this front piece of terracotta. And then this is the kind of the first half done. So now you're gonna want to place a piece of obsidian right up against this normal piston, and you're gonna want to grab some redstone, and you're gonna want to have a little layout here, and this can all be on normal 4s or not, it doesn't matter. 4 ticks, 2 ticks, and 4 ticks. And you're going to want to just place a piece of redstone dust there, build up 4 blocks, break them out, sticky piston facing that way, redstone block under that, and just a button to actually activate this part of the flying machine. So now you're going to want, so from this block right here, you go 1 2 3 4. Then on this 5th block, you want another piece of obsidian here. This is to stop the flying machines so they don't go flying off, because that is actually not good. So once you have your piece of obsidian there, nope, that's not what you want. You want to place the observer with the arrow going this way, aka the face going into the piece of obsidian. And then you want slime block 2 3 4 5, and then 1 here. So you have that there. Go ahead and break out your temporary blocks like so, just to kind of clear out some space. So you're gonna want to put 1 more there, jump across, 1 there, and then 1 more piece of terracotta going there. So this is kind of how it should look. So this is your front piece done, and yeah, so this is this half done. Then your second half will be up next. So if your second half is done correctly and the bamboo has grown up a little bit and you want to just do a test, make sure everything works, so you should have this just little thing here as the catcher of the system. Super simple. You just do 1 2 3 4 blocks out, and then the 3rd block out this way, place a piece of obsidian, face of the observer going this way, normal piston that way, and then going out, solid block, redstone dust, going into this repeater on 4 ticks of the piston. So this is the test run of the machine. So all you gotta do is press the button, it'll push it to the side, and it should be getting all the bamboo. Now you'll see this half is actually not getting broken right now, and that's because on the way, for it to be double ways, it does have to move 1 block to the right on the way back. So on the way back, it'll actually capture that last row of bamboo, so you don't have to worry about that. So this is part 1. It should come all the way back any second now, turns, yep, and starts coming back, and then you should have all the bamboo. And now you'll see that it's not really efficient right now because there's no walls in place or anything, and the bamboo is just kind of floating on top of the machine. But we'll kind of get into that next. So hopefully you follow this part up well. The next, from here on, relatively simple until you get to the minecart loading systems. Let's go. Okay, so I forgot to mention this. So if you want to have lights like this farm does over here, which I, for cost and like like annoyance reasons, probably isn't worth it. But the wiki does say the bamboo requires light levels to grow, so technically having light would increase it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just do this real quick. So basically on the bottom row, just on the long sides here, not on the ends, but just the long sides. On the bottom layer, you go one up like so, and you go on every fourth block. So you skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and you go on this fourth block like so. And if you want to do this before the bamboo, probably easier. Alright, so now it is time for the minecart collection system. I guess let's just get right into it. So it's relatively simple. It's just this structure here. I'll do step by step on how to build it. This isn't the actual like storage system. This is just where it all will quickly dispense into before we move on to the next part of the video, which is after we build this. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna have your blocks or whatever. You can kind of build over here. Gonna go out twice. Some of these. Go and fill in your normal railings, your power railings, and then this railing right here, which is the most important, has to be a detector railing. Okay, so it detects when the minecart is on it and like gives the system enough time to read if this is full or not. So you're gonna want to place this up here to make it go up, and then you actually just want to break this. You don't want to keep that there. You're gonna go up one more block, out the back here, extend out, making a little shape. Don't question it. And then you're gonna want to put a comparator with the 2 prongs facing towards the minecart. Block here, redstone torch on top of that. Jump up, redstone torch facing this way. Repeater, solid block. Oh, solid block there. That, and then just a normal piston going down here. So I have this force extended right now with this lever, so this isn't just constantly letting the minecarts fall, but there will be a system to keep them locked or unlocked later in the video. So that's the top part basically done. You don't really have to do anything else besides that. And then you're gonna move lower. Let me just crawl down here, and you're gonna actually need minecarts. So another sorry, I forgot to mention, these need to be hopper minecarts, along with the one down here also needs to be a hopper minecart. And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna place a solid block there, solid block there, couple of temporary blocks, I guess, chest there, break this, break that, and then kind of a little awkward building environment here that I've, oh, that's just, okay, don't worry about it. Okay, so then you're going to want to place one going directly into the chest, one going into that one, and then one going also into the chest. Minecart rail going that way, place another one to make it go if it does not want to build that way. Break that, grab yourself any kind of fence. I like to use the bamboo fence because it's kind of ironic, and you should have a ton of bamboo by the end of this. So then you're going to craft a minecart with the hopper, place it in, and then you want to push it to where it's as far as it can be on the fence, so it's actually filling up both these hoppers. If you ever see that your machine isn't picking up stuff, or it's doing it slowly, these minecarts might have accidentally been pushed like so, and then it'll be slower. So what you actually want to do is you can place a couple temporary blocks right here, but then solid blocks right there, and just do that too high. You can break this one right here, and then you want to do that on both sides, but I just left it open initially for you to be able to see. So you're just going to go temporary block, solid, 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 solid. And then if you want to be extra safe, you might want to add one below that as well. Might be a bit much. Actually think you can't hit it here, but you can actually hit it lower. So we're gonna bring them one down. If you want to be extra safe, you can keep it 3 high. I mean, honestly, this video, every open line, so it should be like that, that, and then this last one is the end, loops back around, and you just keep repeating this process. And also you just build another hopper minecart like this, and you just place that bad boy in, and then that's 2 of them ready. You can just put levers on top. For these 2, you want it to be on the side because you don't want it to activate the redstone of the flying machine right here. So just keep repeating this if you need help, and just keep repeating this process, going side by side until you get to the end. Okay, so if you have that done, it's a little repetitive, but you should just be able to rewatch the video. It should look like this. Ends right as the iron ends on this side, and ends 1 over on this side. That's just how it kind of works out. So that actually collects the bamboo, but if this was the storage system, this would not work at all. So the next part, we're turning the bamboo into bamboo blocks, which allows the sorting to be so much more compact, and such a cool part of the update. Or the update that came out like over a year ago, but it seems recent to me. So we're gonna start on this right side with the new auto crafters and everything. It's a little complicated, so just try and stick with me. So we're gonna want to put a repeater here with the auto crafter. Make sure you place it where its face right here is facing out, and then you're gonna want to put a comparator into the back, 2 ends going that way on subtract mode, and then you want a comparator going that way, and then you can use croc, or what are they called, the composters, or you can use another crafter. I use crafters because composters are a little bit harder to like get right and a little bit more complicated, but it actually takes 9 pieces of bamboo to craft a bamboo block. So we're gonna click out 8 of them, and the way this basically works, just to give you a quick redstone tutorial. So right now this is reading this, giving a power of 8. This is subtracting that, so as soon as this gets anything higher than 8, being 9, it will fire, or like this will turn on, and we'll have a little system that basically makes that craft. So it's pretty simple. So we're gonna have a solid block here. I think we can break that, and then we're gonna have, okay, forgot my redstone torches. We're not on our A game today. Then, okay, redstone torch, so solid block redstone torch out the back, so when this powers, this will turn off. And then we're gonna have, you don't need that solid block there, you just need this right here, that repeater going there, and then solid block here with a thing right here. So basically it'll just cause it to flick and craft. So I don't actually have any bamboo to demonstrate this, but it's all about just keeping it compact, and that's what I kind of feel like I did. So we're gonna just do that and move on to the next one. Okay, so this next one is a little different, but relatively not much harder. So we're gonna have this right here, and we're actually gonna combine these two for space reasons. So it's actually, from what I did, I couldn't find it possible to have these layouts any other way. So you're gonna get behind here, and you're just gonna, same thing, repeater, subtract, solid block, piece of redstone. That's powered because there's railings in there. I was about to say that's not right. Okay, solid block there, and then repeater there. So when this gets filled up, this powers. This does not interact with that one at all. And then, so you still have to have the comparing signal, which comes out to here, and then you have your bogus used one in the middle right here, and you just hit it 8 times, leaving that one open. So this is what you should have. Remember, this is on subtract mode, solid block, everything like that. And that's these two combined, makes everything kind of simple. Yeah, now we can move on to the next one. Okay, so this next one is actually the kind of the exact same way. So it's combining these two. The only difference is, oh, I'm a little slow. The only difference is it's the swapped side. So the comparing one is in here with the 8. This one you place in the bamboo filling one on subtract. Solid block, piece of redstone dust, repeater, solid block again. Make sure that's on subtract mode. That's this one done immediately. Very easy, very simple. Just make sure you have the right amount of button presses, and honestly that's like presses in here. Make sure no other blocks fall into here that could mess up your bamboo system. And then now there's just one more. Don't want to mess that up. So going out like that. And then actually, how does this work? Okay. Sorry, it's been a minute since I've actually built this, so doing it from memory is a little hard. So I'm pretty sure you just do this, solid one, remember it's on subtract, take out whatever's in there. Another one going this way with the auto crafter right there. And that's, remember, 8 clicks, like so. Then you're gonna want solid block, redstone torch, 2 blocks out this way, redstone dust, redstone repeater, solid block, redstone torch. And then that is all of them done. So you can, alrighty, so you want to probably have an infinite water source, and you need to use packed ice just to be safe about any melting or anything. Just should make your life a little easier. So you'll have your infinite water source, and you just want to place a row of ice directly in front of all the auto crafters here. And then what you're going to want to do is, you can place any colored glass or solid block, but I figured this looks the best. So you just place those there, and then temporary block there, and then here as well. And then you just walk it this way. And then what you do from here is really optional and up to you, but I will say you need to do this first to be safe with everything. So you're gonna let, basically just kind of fill in everywhere where there isn't a auto crafter face or anything. That was a misclick, like so. And so when there is an auto crafter face, you need to just build up in front of it one, and then cover the roof. I think, yeah, just cover the roof like so. And the reason you do this is because the auto crafters like need the room to spit out the block and then continue on the water stream. So now you can go up right up to this end. Should have used a silk touch on that. Place down your water, and as long as it doesn't end like here, which it will because you're copying my video, so let me just explain how to fix that. So you're gonna want to do a button or a lever, I don't remember which one, and do it one short, so right here, and then your next water source goes right after that. Replace that block, replace this block here, run a hopper line across so that even if these get filled, the close ones get filled, you'll be fine. And then under, like so, you'll actually have the chests. So like, you'll have a line that run across, and then a line down, and this could go as far down as you possibly want, and you can make it as wide as you want, and you just have it here. And then I would just enclose this like that, and that's honestly all you need. And you can break this or make it longer. Okay, so for the finishing touches, one of the things you really need to do and make sure you have is a on and off switch, because if the minecarts are going while you crash, you log off, or you go out of the area, you're actually going to have a pretty big problem with minecarts just stopping, because Bedrock Edition, I guess. So build up a little platform up behind, break that, start out 2 blocks away, and then go 1 block in every time there is a collector. So just break that. Then you want to have a repeater going in the back of each one of these, redstone dust going all the way across, and then 1 more block, and this can be where you actually start the farm from. But you're kind of open to creative freedom here. You can kind of put it anywhere you would like. After this video, I'm actually going to hook mine up to the center of the farm to 1 switch where all the items will go and everything. But if you demonstrate, turn this on, right, and then fly over here, you can actually now break all these levers that you put there earlier that were initially holding it, so it's not holding it anymore. Okay, so you have the farm held. You can have the switch anywhere. You could have it 100 blocks away. Just make sure your sim distance is high enough and you're close enough for the bamboo. So this whole area is meant to be just so I can grow both things at the same time. Now, okay, so we're finally on the second to last step of the farm. So this is the auto harvest system. Once you have everything set up and you have the on switch, you're gonna have to first force activate this if your bamboo is already grown up here, because it won't be able to redetect that it's already grown. And yeah, so you're gonna come to the flying machine side, this back wall. You can do it on either or. I'm gonna choose to do on this side, so it's the opposite / the same mirrored on the other side. So we're gonna place an observer with the face looking at the bamboo. We're gonna place, hold on, let me platform out a little bit. We're gonna build 1 more, and then we're gonna actually have to go down here. So I'm actually just using whatever blocks I can. This is kind of hard in survival. So you go sticky piston, and then you want to go, let me just work my way down at the same time. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, keep going down, 6. Okay, you want 6 slime going down right here. Glass block needs to be some sort of block that's pushable and not sticky to, or just make it glass. I don't even want to explain it. You're gonna want to build 4 observers, redstone torch, observer. So remember, the faces are starting here and then going that way. So you just keep placing and just keep placing until you connect with the piston that actually starts the flying machine, just like so. So now that is your automated system. The issue is now your minecarts aren't going to start going just when this gets detected, or vice versa. You're not going to have the farm go. So now we have to build a wiring line to basically just start up the farm or turn off the farm so this won't fire when it triggers. I thought something just triggered there. So let's get into it. Okay, so we finally made it towards the last step. So you can use any solid block, and we're just going to go along this side. It can be either side, by the way, it doesn't necessarily matter. And we're just going to run. For me, it's slabs. Cross like so. Oh, put you there. So, and we're just going to run one solid line. And then we'll correct it when we work our way back. Okay. So grab your repeaters. And when the redstone turns off, you just want to place the line. It doesn't have to be completely conservative, but if you want to be, you should be. Okay, so I'm gonna try and copy what I did in my other one here. So we'll do, for symmetrical reasons, solid block there. Let me just use my temporary blocks here to get across the side. Okay, redstone torch. Another redstone torch on this side block. Another redstone torch. And then, not sure if you want to do another redstone torch, but we're gonna do one. And then we're actually gonna do one more redstone torch. Yes, many redstone torches. Okay, and then we're gonna line up with this block here. Grab your sticky piston. Place that there like so, and for the default setting, which the farm is on off right now, you're actually going to break that and you're going to put it, okay, just run your little line like so, just like that. And so here we are. Break your temporary blocks, all this here, you can break this and break your line right here. And so now all you have to do is when you press that switch, this will be lined up with this right here. So this will extend, pressing this forward, and then whenever it grows up, it will detect right here. It will send the signal down, start the flying machine, and then the whole time, if the switch is on, the minecarts will also be going. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and I hope it was helpful, and I hope that you leave a like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, concerns, problems, something that I didn't cover well and you need help, just leave a comment and I'd be happy to respond and try and help you. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Kind of my first tutorial video, so it was a little interesting, but not too bad. Hope to see you again. Peace.